Hey. Hey,
Hey.
so this is All Things Popcorn. This is your girl Popcorn. Put the popcorns in the chat. Put the popcorns in the chat. We are here. I'm here with my girl here, Kitty from Cat in the Chat. Hey,
Hey,
Kitty.
y'all.
Hey, so we are here because we're going to be talking about, we're going to kiss and tell a little bit about dating, the pros and cons of it all. And are you a prize? Sometimes people be on a high horse thinking they're a prize, but we shall see, right? Yeah, what is it? So, hey, we got Anointed. Hey, sis. Anointed is in.
Hey.
Yes. Put the popcorn in the cats in the chat. Put the popcorns in the cats in the chat. So, yeah. So, how's your day going? My day was pretty lazy.
Yes, same. Extremely lazy. I slept forever, got up, rolled around a little bit, ran and got me
Mm-hmm.
some donuts, and I
What
just been
donuts?
relaxing. Yes. I was craving some donuts. So I got me some donuts and I just been chilling, taking it
Yeah.
easy, relaxing, enjoying my time off.
Mm-hmm.
How was your day, Miss Popcorn?
My day was just like yours. Laid
Mm-hmm.
around. I'm like, right here in the hotel room right now. So I was just laying around relaxing, being on some lazy ish, starting my day late. But I did get some hello Marta C.
Hey, Marta
So I did get
C.
some sleep, but and then I was like, hey, you know what? We gotta talk about some things here. This is All Things Popcorn channel, and I want to talk about all the things I love. And I love talking about me sometimes. Hello, Yvette Abby.
Hey.
So, hey, so we're just gonna be talking about
Hey,
some dating.
Levante.
Hey, so let me just say hello to everybody in the chat. Hello to the chat. Yvette Abby, Marta C, just simply, Levon, aka Levon say, Levon's Library, Anointed Aries,
Yes.
Amused. Hello. Thank you guys for joining us real quick for this this little live that we have together. And just like I said, a
Mm-hmm.
part of my channel, I do want to talk about all things I love. And first of all, I love life. And one aspect, I love being a woman. And one thing about aspect of it is dating during this Panni 19. Dating during COVID. Ooh,
It's
C20
okay.
See, 21. I didn't mean to say that. So, what is it like? Um, uh, it's not very easy. What it's like in the past, mm. and what my future hopes for it to be. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So let's start this off with a bang. All right. Are you a prize?
Oh, jumping right on in.
I'm jumping on in. All right. So my thing
Yes.
is, yeah, I asked you, are you a prize? And the reason why I'm asking this is because I really feel like people lack self awareness too. They sit up there. It's okay to love on yourself, to speak highly of yourself, have good affirmations, and try to be a love kind um, individual and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people, and I'm gonna just say people, and I'm gonna say a lot of women that I've known, I have met, that really truly think they're a prize. And what kind of prize are you? And what kind of game it is to be won? Is it a game of love? Is it a game of relationship? Is it a game of fuckery? But what makes you think that you're a prize?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I think that's what's interesting is that a lot of men are starting to, kind of question that too and kind of even tell themselves like, look, you women are not the prize, I'm the prize. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
They be
but
switching it up on us,
yeah,
right?
they do. They sure
You
do.
know, and some women be really mad, like, How you gonna say he a prize? I'm a woman. I am a prize to be one. Who told you that? And I'm not saying to say don't have any self love and pull yourself up though. But what makes you a prize? Is it? I mean, like, are you a superficial individual? Are you emotionally intelligent person? Because
Right.
being a prize is not always good. Good looks. Because let me tell you something. I think I'm a pretty decent looking woman, and I haven't been a few people's prizes that I thought I would. you know,
Right?
okay, you know.
Yes. Yes, but that's a good question. What is it that makes you a prize? Is it the money? Is it something about your character that
Hmm.
makes you a prize? Is it something about the way you operate that makes you a prize? Is it something about what you have or what you don't have that makes you a prize? That's a good
Yes.
question. But I think that if we're being honest with ourselves, we need to realize, at least this is just my opinion,
Hmm. Hmm.
um, I think that naturally the world has balance. And I don't think that who's the prize is even a good question because, you know, both men and women and everything in between, we all have something that we offer. And it's not about someone gaining you as a prize, it's about um, being compatible with the right person in certain
Hmm.
aspects.
Yes.
So,
Keyword. Make sure you have that part compatible. That part.
yeah, yeah,
Yes. That is so true. I truly believe is about compatibility as well. And shout out to the ladies that's out here doing the damn thing, for them, doing themselves. Yes, working on a mental health, working on a physical health, bossing up, or even if they're not bossing up, it's just doing really well in their lives, their day to days. Even if they work 9 to 5, or they're entrepreneur, or they are a caregiver to a loved one, or whatever they're doing, I'm just big up to them. But I do say that it does come back down to compatibility too. And I feel like a lot of times we have been giving unrealistic expectations about uh, how what we think that relationship should be, whereas we should see, if you're when you're compatible with somebody, then y'all values and y'all core, compatibility aligns with each other. So a lot of
yes,
times people think, like, for an example, you know I'm a supervisor at my job. I have my own car. I have my own place. Okay, you're grown. You should have all these things. So
exactly.
you should have all these things. And even if you don't have your own place, you have a roommate. That's fine. But why are you leading with that? And a lot of times, people say that, leave with, you know, like faith values and stuff like that. And I'm a little bit open. I remember, I am a Christian, but I have been open to date other than Christians. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because I know they say they're not unequally yoked. I think I will date a spiritual person and not more so someone that doesn't believe in the spirit. They don't believe in God or
Yeah.
whatever like that. So I would not just bash them, like that's a red flag. Oh, you're not a Christian or whatever like that, or you're not spiritual. I don't, I pretty much try to away from that thinking, because there's some really good individuals out there, men out there that may not be they may be Muslim or just spiritual, but just not a Christian or whatever like that.
Hmm.
But I just do believe that again, we tend to and big up to, like, you do have to put yourself up, but you do want to be self-aware too where you are,
Absolutely. Yeah.
you
It's a
know
difference between valuing
right.
yourself
It is, because you'll say, like,
and
I'm this, and, like, again, we're just saying, like, oh, how are you a prize though? Just tell me. Tell me. I just want to know how you a prize. So if I dating pop, I don't do representatives, okay? And I think I really do have discernment. And when I am talking to someone, and I feel like they're bringing a representative, I do ask them to, I want somebody to be honest, and I'm at a point where I want to date with a purpose. But it's very difficult during this Panni 19 because you have to meet people, and you don't meet people the same way. And I'm not going on no damn dating app. That's,
I am scared of dating apps.
mm,
Listen, most of my friends that are single, they use dating apps, and they always try to get me to, but it's just something about it hasn't convinced me to do that yet. I
right.
don't know what it is.
I don't know anybody that had successful relationships using dating apps. They have met people, they had went on dates, they might have
Hmm.
had a little rendezvous, making lushes and all that stuff, and been in situationships. But I haven't had seen anybody. I haven't in that have. I think I'm like for like 25 that have met anybody on a dating app that they actually sustained a healthy and real relationship.
Yes, I always hear about people say, "Oh, well, she met her husband on this day," but I don't know anybody personally who has had any success yet. And I don't know if that's just because dating apps, maybe they give the wrong impression, maybe they attract a certain type of person. I don't know what it is, but yeah,
One thing I
I
can
haven't.
say about dating apps too, Kat, is that people be like, "Oh, well, I'm only on this one." I notice they're across the board. Like if you're looking for a guy, they on all the dating apps, even if they on eHarmony, up
Oh,
to Let's Get It On This One Night, juices and berries. So I mean, they're on. I don't know that. I just made that up. But they're everywhere.
yes.
They're on everywhere because I guess they're looking for, I guess, throwing things on the wall, spaghetti on the wall to see what sticks, and that's fine. But is it really fine? So I really think it's so. Let me just read the chat and say, is it just that? Let me see what Shauna said. Is it that the person has way too much confidence in themselves while they think they're a prize? Right. Don't, it's one thing to be very confident and stuff like that than to be, arrogant, you know.
Yes.
And ladies, always do the damn thing. Love on yourself, make sure but are you healthy mentally? Do you have really good, how can you maintain good relationships with other people? Some colleagues, some girlfriends, some guy friends that, you know, um, family members or whatever like that. Can you maintain good relationship with those people? And then outside
Hmm.
of that, can you see how you can maintain a relationship with a guy? And it's not about sometimes what you want. What do you want from a partner? And is what he wants and what his needs are in line with you, or can you do that? Because some of the things that you think that that you want, you be like, what? I didn't even think about it, but that's what their needs are. And just like some of your needs are different as well, but it is about compatibility. And sometimes you might come across a guy to be like, that's not that serious to me. I didn't
Hmm.
think about it. And then sometimes you gotta think about it like, okay, just because that's not so serious to them doesn't check off a red flag for you. Like,
Right.
do
And
you understand?
then, yeah. And then people have to remember too that compatibility does not look like what the movies portray it to look like. It's like,
Exactly.
yes, it's like what Popcorn said. You have to, compatibility is just about making sure those core values align. But compatibility is not always sunshine and rainbows. But I think as long as you're able to communicate well with someone,
Mhm.
and it not cause a huge fallout of some sort, that is a form of compatibility too. Doesn't mean you agree on every little thing. It just means those core values are in alignment.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. And it's like a organizational chart, right? You have these core values and then you have all these other things that align with that too. And
Right.
some of the things that you're going to have right off of the core, some of the things that you're going to have, and then some of the things that he's going to have. But a lot of things you're not going to have here. You're not going to have all 10, 13 floors of
Exactly.
underneath the core values of it, like
Yes,
everything,
exactly.
and if you and I think we need to be a little bit more honest, women, be honest with what we want and from a person, and we need to be a little bit more honest on what we're willing to give to that person too, because A lot of times we say we want someone that's, that has a good career, and but that has a good career and stuff like that, but they may love their career, but you want them to spend time with you. So you have to understand, like, you wanted somebody with a good career, but career to them is like is almost
Exactly.
everything to them. So are you willing to just say, all right, career is, I wouldn't say zero possession, how you just jump rope or whatever like that, but
Right.
career is important to them. So are you okay to be like, all right, well, I could take a little step back while career is good, but long as he's giving me quality time, long as he's treating me well, being honest, we communicate and stuff like that, and then not wait to, throw little jabs, like be passive aggressive of when you feel like, all right, I really feel like you're not spending enough time with me, when you boom, boom, boom. And I don't know, this would be a little bit more flexible in the beginning. That's just me. I don't,
Yes,
yeah,
I
yeah.
agree completely.
So,
Absolutely.
and
Everybody
I'm
saying they can't do dating.
literally, I can't do dating apps. My sorority sister husband is met her on Bumble. Yes, you're one. There you go. Let me see. Good to them. I'm scared of dating apps. This is what Lavon say. I'm scared of dating apps, but I know people who got married off of them. Right.
So you do know people? I don't know anyone who's
I don't
gotten
know
married
anyone
off.
either. Yeah. Can't people be catfishing on dating apps too? Of course. Um. So right. Amuse said I tried app and I went through thousands of faces and swiped left to all, and then I swept right and I had to delete.
Delete the whole profile.
Just delete the whole profile. You know what? Let me tell you, I have dating apps, and guess what? I didn't even delete the me off of it. So my picture is circling around in there.
Oh shoot.
I'm like, I got a new phone. I'm like, damn, I need to go and delete this. So you'll probably see my picture out there somewhere. So Eva Abby said, okay, let's read what she said. I can't do dating apps because people put a picture of themselves and from like 20 years ago, and when you open the door, damn. So when you meet somebody on a dating
Oh
app, you supposed to be in
no.
your house already, sis. They should not be opening your door on the first date if you meet them on a dating app. Okay, what the hell? You better meet them somewhere neutral.
For real.
Shoot.
Gotta be careful. That's
Yeah,
for
speak up
sure.
to those relationships. You know what I mean? That people have thrived off the dating apps. Um, Hello, Lisa.
Hey
Hello.
Lisa.
Yeah, so they have thrived off of I'm not knocking it. Just said, like, for me, I just noticed that it hasn't been working for me. So how do you find
Yes.
somebody during the Panni 19? It's so funny. Like,
I don't
yeah,
know because it's
at
like,
the gym, you meet them at the gym. Like, I don't have a problem meeting with people, stuff like that, because I'm a very personable person. But
hmm,
how do you meet them?
yeah, I don't know. I think it definitely is a lot different because people aren't like going out as much.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, Even though people are starting to again, even if things are crazy, people are starting to, but it's really, I think that e-dating has really, I don't know, I'm just guessing, has probably taken off a lot since the
Yeah,
Panty 19.
yeah.
But like I said, I'm not really into that, so it's
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
hard. I don't really meet a lot of people on a regular basis
mm-hmm.
outside of the house, so it's
Right,
like, I don't, what do you do, you know? What do
right.
you do?
So
Hmm.
before we move on to the next thing, let's just go ahead and sum up about the prize thing. Like, are you a surprise? What makes you think you're surprised? That's one of the things, to me, that's like a pet peeve. Like, I am a prize, and is in this game of dating kind of is a game, but it really isn't. It's really like getting to know, like getting information from somebody. You meet someone, you're getting information between you and that person to see if you really want to keep going to the next level, or if you
Hmm.
see that person that you want to pursue, maybe not right away romantically, but somebody that you like, hey, I want to be around this person, we have a good time and vibe. And sometimes automatically you think it can become romantic, but it is, dating is trying to get to know someone, and you got to know if you're dating for a purpose. Now, um there are games to be played, but I am a woman of a certain age, and like I said, I don't come off and bring my representative. And I do think dating me will be a great experience because I'm fun, I'm smart, and everything like that. And you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But
Yes.
um, and and I feel like I'm very feminine, and that's what that's attractive to me. But I don't really put
Hmm.
myself on this high realistic pedestal, like I'm a queen. I am a queen in my own right, but I'm not a princess on a pedestal to be worshipped. So you bow down to me, and I am a prize.
Right.
You should be glad that you should be for dating me. I have I do speak of and feel myself highly of myself, but I'm not going to sit up there and be like, you should be glad.
Right. See, you have some
That
realism about you. Some
Right, that's
realism about you.
exactly. No, you should be happy, like because not only that, because you are going to be happy that you're in my presence if we are connecting. You are going to be glad that you are in my presence. But I don't have to sit up there and tell you or walk around like you should be
Yes.
honored. It's going to be a given.
Exactly. That's not something you ever have to announce or
Hmm.
prove, because usually it just is what it is. And then you have to remember that sometimes um, some people may value you more than other people value based on what they are looking for and what they find
Exactly.
attractive, or what they are drawn to. So that's always kind of in the eye of the beholder as well. So you can't just be walking around thinking that you everybody's prize. It's just not realistic. It's just really
Mm-mm.
not. That goes for men
Mm-mm.
and women.
That's not realistic in talking about. You're not everybody's cup of tea or whatever, or a cup of cognac, or you know what I mean, or cup of Henny or cup of water. About rejection, let's go about over it. Like, oh, how do you handle rejection when's the last time you was rejected? Well, not the last time. Do you remember a time when you liked somebody but they wasn't feeling you
Girl,
and you got rejected? How did that make you feel? Do you be like, F you? Like, you bastard?
well, to
You corny
me, I
anyway.
mean,
You corny anyways. And what if I
F
really was
you.
talking to you anyway? You lucky I was getting your
Exactly.
legs.
Yeah, no, I was telling you about the last time I was rejected.
Mhm.
Um, it actually wasn't that long ago. I was actually stood up by this guy that I was like talking to, but we weren't like serious or anything. That was not my man, but he kind of like ghosted me, I guess. But then he like tries to pop back up, and he's like all over my social media now, and I'm just like, you had your chance, bye. But for me, it really doesn't, like, I'll talk about it to like friends and stuff, but after that I'm good, because I'm the kind of person that's like, what's for me, as long as I'm doing right and walking in my purpose or what I believe to be my purpose, I don't really trip about things like that. I'm just like, it is what it is, keep it moving. So it's not
Mhm.
something that's like going to get me down or make me feel offended in a major
Right.
way. People are entitled to their boundaries. People are entitled to move the way they want to do, but I just keep a note of it and just keep it moving. It's not a huge deal to me. But I will say that I'm also the kind of person that, and maybe this is a bad thing too, I don't put myself in a lot of positions to be rejected, which is
Oh,
kind of bad. I'm not much of a risk taker.
okay.
So that could
Okay.
be a bad thing sometimes too.
So Yvette Abby said rejection is hurtful and painful. So what makes it hurtful and painful to you, Yvette Abby? So um rejection uh is it is hurtful and pain. I wouldn't say painful because I have experienced other pains than being rejected. But it's a telltale that like everybody's not going to be your cup of tea, and you're not going to be everybody else's cup of tea, and that's fine. And if you can just go with that, I think they're doing you a favor when if they honest from you from the beginning and not stringing you along. That
Yeah.
no pop, boom boom boom. But when they string you along, that's when they're a bastard, sucker.
Yes.
You a sucker. But other than that, I do think that I'm okay with rejection. So let me tell you. I did talk to someone. This is recently, right? It was an ex or whatever, and he was like, I asked him. I wouldn't say ex, but somebody I was talking to, and I asked him. I wanted some feedback, just some feedback, because I'm always, looking for, like I know what's going on. I know what the things that I need to work on for myself, um, going forward when it comes to relationships with a partner or whatever, with a man.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I was just getting his feedback because I was wondering why we're no longer talking, we're no longer, kicking it or whatever. But I was just wondering why you keep reaching out when we're done.
Right.
So, and I was like, well, what was it about me that was, some of the things, what is it, some of the takeaways? Like, he told me all the, the good stuff, like he was fun, we had great chemistry, blah, blah, blah. But then he was like, well, you don't really want to know, what are the things that, that wasn't so flattering about you? Okay, I asked. I'm asking you, like
Oh, that.
I'm asking you, what are they? They're, I mean, when we leave here, it's not like, um, it's not like when we leave here, we are, it's not like I'm going to see you tomorrow. Like we're in a relationship now, just and
Right.
then, um, he's, I guess he was saying like I had a lot of, in a nutshell, he was saying that I was passive aggressive, like when saying things instead of being direct. But I really was. I really felt like I was direct, and I wouldn't laugh when I say something. I'm like, so you're saying, I would reiterate what he was saying, and then I would question it because it, to me, it sound fugazi.
Right.
Like to be. And I always said like, and I think I was challenging his words with his actions a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I was and then and he was like, well, is that when you do that? And I'm like, what question, asking you questions? I think, and he was like, you don't want me to ask questions. And I wasn't coming off in a tone because I had to record myself because I wanted to listen later.
Right.
Because sometimes you be like, I didn't say it like that. And they be like, well, that's
Yeah. How did I
how it
sound?
is. Yeah, how it sound. But it wasn't like he was giving me any really tangible feedback on why is it that from his part why he think we didn't make it work. And I knew from my part why I didn't make it work. I am good with making things fizzle out.
You're good at making it physical.
Yeah, I am. After a while they be like, oh, okay. I'm like, I just want to be in the house. No, I don't want to do this. Oh, it's
Yeah.
too hot outside. It's raining. It's
I ain't coming out.
right. And I be really liking these people, but I just be, and I realized I was like, damn, you know what? I really do have commitment issues that I need to tap in, find out why the core of it, and
Mm-hmm.
I already know what the core of it is.
But I think that's really brave to ask someone like, "How did you experience me? Like, what are some
Right.
negatives?" That's actually really brave. I've never asked anyone that.
I feel like I'm kind of different with everybody, different because you're with different people, but the core of me is there. But how
Yeah,
how I may have been with him is totally different how I may have been with somebody else.
exactly.
But I was just wanted to know some feedback. And no, it did sound like he was. I feel like he tried to say I was petty, but I didn't want to. Hey, candy shoppers, and they put the candies in the shop, put the candies
Hey,
in here.
Candace.
Yes, Candace is in here. That's right. Oh, you in Avatar mode. I can't hear you, Cat. Where you at?
I'm coming. Give me just a second.
Okay, boo. All right, yes. So while Cat is getting it together, child. So yeah, so I did welcome some feedback, and he was like, "Well, no, you still a great person. You don't have to listen to me. We don't. That's not the point. Hey, fam, that's not the point. Um, of me getting the feedback. I just want to know it. Would it change? You know, I'm gathering data for myself. Put it that way. That's what I'm doing. I'm gathering data for myself. That's why I felt like I needed to ask if. some feedback from him. Cat is back. Hey.
Hey, y'all.
So yeah. So I'm sorry. I keep doing that. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, there we go. Right. Um, so you said that was very brave. You never really asked someone. Yeah, I need to know.
Mm-mm. I've never asked anyone that.
Hmm. What about y'all in the chat? If you ever asked an ex for their feedback on, especially if you're in a good place with that person, I think they will probably give you an honest answer. Um, hey,
Hey there.
yeah, so they will give you more of an honest answer, I think. And I'm if you with somebody and you know when they're being petty, when they're being,
Yeah,
some constructive criticism.
exactly.
And like I said, it doesn't I'm okay with somebody, checking me like, hey, and then sit back and think like because it makes me continually to be aware of me,
Yes.
you know. So I'm not, and I don't and I still like TV and growing up, I really do because times are different. I feel like dating is not the same way it was 20 years ago. It's different now.
Hmm.
So you say you usually don't. She said I don't answer. I usually don't want to talk to them after I break up. I was like that too, and I swear I be the ones that don't reach out. They be keep reaching out to me, Candace. So I was on. I was like, well, since I have time, when they do reach out to me, I'm going to ask, and I've done that. I'm not in a place where my ex don't for their opinion. I mean, some of them, especially you will know those you can ask. Like I said, if they weren't like if
Right.
they were toxic. Mm.
Don't ask. Yeah, because they're probably going to say something to set you off on purpose.
And you know what? And to get your own, this is what I have done. This is what I have did. I was like, I'm gonna ask
Yeah,
and see what kind of, because we all have blinders and stuff like that.
that
And
is very true.
my friends can tell me how I am, but they're not my lovers, so they can't tell me,
Yes.
when I am, But I mean, certain things still stick with me. Like I don't want your feet touching me.
Here go popcorn with the wheels.
I don't.
I honestly don't like that either. However, you go after people who are minding their own business with their own wheels, and you still don't like it.
I do not. I do not. Tell me to my face. Tell me to my face.
You and these wheels, popcorn, you and these wheels. A mess. Leave people and their wheels alone.
Yes. It's the wheels for me. Yo, wheel time. The
The
wheel.
wheels. Yes.
No, but that was just, that's like a little pet peeve. Like, don't touch me with your wheels. You can't be a Dallas fan. Uh, so
That is a serious pet peeve for you, the wheels.
and don't be a Dallas fan. Yeah.
Oh, a Dallas fan. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be an
I don't
Eagles fan. You
care.
gotta be a Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Okay.
If you're not a Philadelphia Eagles fan, you can't bash them in front of me.
All right.
Okay. These are the fun things. All
Popcorn
right.
has spoken.
I have.
Y'all hear
I definitely.
that?
So, if normal people have blinders, Chewbacca Kardashian have 10 feet of cement. So listen, yo,
Hey, Bims.
you know what? And at this point, I'm not even mad at him because, a man's going to like segue into what Mim said, make it make sense, right? He talks about.
Yeah.
He said that if normal people have blinders, like I have blinders, we all have blinders, at some point, and then somebody can make you aware. And a lot of times, people tell you what they are, but you choose not to accept it. Until
Yeah,
later
that's
on,
true.
you understand that it's detrimental to a growth of you going to the next level with somebody, or work, or progressing as an individual, as a woman, or as a parent, or whatever like that, right? But
Right.
far as when it comes to um OJ Simpson's alleged child, she I'm not mad at Tristan anymore because he keeps showing you who he is.
Thank you.
Who he is. Okay? Instead of she need to come out with her PR team and give a 4-page letter of apology to old girl Jordan Woods because he out there kissing other people.
Okay. He's living his best life
Exactly.
all around the
Exactly.
world.
Right. He needs it right. So I'm not even mad at him anymore. He's a
No,
young
I
man.
mean,
He's listen, he don't want to be because listen, if he wanted to be married, he would have been married Chloe.
yeah, there's
You
nothing
know?
stopping him.
Yeah. Yeah. He don't want to be with her. It just looks good. And she keeps taking him back, having these long, Ilana Vincent quotes on her Instagram. Girl, bye.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
no.
Yeah. And then some people's like, don't listen to what people say. They try to lie you. Remember that? You know that. you know.
Yes.
I'm not saying I'm going to listen to what every people say, but when you have people around you, those that you care about, and then you see how you move it, and you're not, and you're stuck. When
Mm-hmm.
you're stuck, then you start saying
Yes.
like, why am I still in the same place? Why am I keep repeating the same pattern? What is it that's making me stuck? And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes people outside of you that looking can probably give you some really good
Absolutely.
information.
Absolutely. I think there's a balance that comes with listening to other people and listening to your intuition.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you don't see things the way other people see them, but that's where
Mm-hmm.
your discernment kind of comes in. Who
Yeah,
are you
right,
listening to?
right. It's like, who are you listening to? Exactly.
Yes.
Right,
Where is the message coming from? How does it
right.
feel when it's brought to you? You know?
Mm-hmm. And you know what? I don't talk to, you know, I see how other people are. So if I'm not seeking um advice or asking them about them, it's because I don't want it.
Yeah. Amen.
Right. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so back
Yes.
to this dating, Katie. Do you have a problem meeting people? It's difficult meeting people during this, 2019, but
Um, Personally, I feel that I have a little bit of I wouldn't even call it an issue, but I don't meet a lot of people, I guess, just because
mhm,
I'm naturally kind of to myself a lot.
right.
um, so yeah, I don't, I date a little bit here and there, but not a whole lot. Like all my siblings, they date way more than I do. But yeah, it's my own doing, I guess, because I'm
Yeah.
just kind of like a very
Well, you
quiet,
gotta go
reserved
out and
person.
meet people. So you do have to
You say
break that.
what?
Hey,
Hey,
Soldier,
so Deb.
you do have to go out and meet people. That's you have to
Yes,
do that. So that's coming out your comfort zone. Maybe you find a couple
yes,
places that you can frequent that you may like, and so you can meet people and stuff like that on a smaller scale because of everything that's going on. You don't want to be all out there all
yes, definitely. But yeah, I've actually been trying to be more like active socially.
the time.
So like when people invite me places, I try not to say no as often and
Okay,
things like that,
okay,
just so I can kind of like get out and meet more people because I don't want to be like a hermit or anything like that. It comes so natural to me. I've been this way ever since I was a teenager. I just like being by myself. But yeah, I understand like in order to meet people, you got to get out there. So I'm
right.
working on that.
Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah, we all working.
Hey.
I mean, we all should be working on ourselves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do better. But yeah, but if we want to meet somebody, we do have to go out there, put ourselves out there.
Yeah, we
And
do.
I don't listen to, those who are like, you should only date one person at a time. I'm like, okay, then I'm wasting all this time on somebody that's not going to,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't listen to anybody that sit up there and try to tell me like as a single young lady because I'm single unless I'm engaged or married. Okay, I may be
Yes.
dating other, but I'm still single. So So it's fair game for me. But I don't like
Hmm.
people just because somebody's saying you're dating multiple people. They really thinking that you dropping down, you spraying your ego for everybody. I didn't say, you know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
They want to
Yes.
talk out with their mouth too. So let me stop.
Here you go. Oh,
Try to be, yeah. Hey, Cotty.
Lord. Hey, Patty.
Yeah, but I still, want to date multiple because it's just like I said, like they're trying to. I don't get mad. I'm not of an era I was until I started thinking like that's really kind of not realistic. Like, how do you know if you're date? I mean, like if you dating three guys, is somebody's going to fizzle out, somebody's going to be, and somebody you're probably going to connect with, or you may connect with all, but there's going to be somebody that's probably going to stand out above the other, whatever, like that.
Right.
So people's like, oh, just one at a time, and I'm like, okay, I spent all this time getting to know this one, but this one on the back burner now, he done, and he probably was a better fit for me. So dating is, like I said, getting to know people, getting to know,
Yes.
right, and you can't really get to know. And I was really like, I can't believe he dating three people. And then listen, let me tell you, I stopped being that way the days of being in Facebook groups when a guy would jump in my DMs or whatever like that, and then they be like, oh, he was in my DMs, and then I'd be looking like, oh, all right, she did.
Yeah. So,
Wait a minute, I'd be
mm.
like, oh, he was in her DMs. Ah, no, now see, he just But I'm like, oh, he got good taste, so he has a type. He have
Yes.
so I don't get. I don't. I'd rather for that. I'd rather for him to be honest, like I said, not a representative, thinking that I want to hear that it's only me when he's, still dating other people. I'd rather for him to tell me that because guess what? I probably am.
Definitely.
I probably am seeing other
Yes.
people too. Until
And
we have a
exactly.
conversation.
Exactly. It's nothing wrong with that. I think as long as you are, being open about that and also
Mhm.
being responsible as far as everything, sexually responsible and just,
Right.
you know, I think that, people can do whatever they want to do, especially if they are not married or engaged.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're not trying to be deceptive, but I
That's
mean, even if you
yeah.
are, you're gonna screw your own self over.
Right. Right. Give me Optimus Prime, okay? All right.
Yeah.
I don't I don't want I don't what I mean? I don't thank you,
Right.
Ronnie. Ronnie said that that we are beautiful and smart.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, what I mean? Give me Optimus Prime, okay? Don't give me what's the other boy, Megatron. I don't want no deception. You know what I mean? Right.
Yes.
That's right, Cotty. You know what I mean? Just because, you know, when you say, oh yeah, I'm dating this person my DM, this person my DM, blah, blah, blah. I guess it's ego. People thinking that, I'm spreading ego and making luscious with all three. And if I am, I will do it responsibly.
Amen.
Okay? Because sometimes
Yes.
you do gotta test it out. And sometimes you don't.
Amen.
Sometimes you wait on the Lord and be like, okay, this is where my heart and line is. Everything is in line. That's the best part, though. Yes. So, but I love. Hey, Lamb.
Hey.
Yeah. So, but yeah, dating multiple people is fine in my book. I'm
Yeah.
okay with it. And the thing about it is that when I come across a guy that can accept that I can accept that that's a unicorn of a man too, because I really think that I think a lot of the young men think that being not being omitting some information from a woman is better than being brutal instead of being honest. No, be honest.
Yeah.
Just because you're being honest doesn't mean we don't have to like it, but you're being honest with us. You
Yeah.
know, so it's a lot of
At the
things
end of the day.
right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things that you know that we're not, that we can say to you that you don't like too. So don't, just be honest. No deception. Um, listen, just keep it. keep it, 90%. Sometimes you got to fall back on that 10%. You can't give everybody 100. I mean, because
Yes, and you have to be like realistic too. Like if you feel that way and feel that, you want to date multiple people, which I think is completely fine as well. I think I see a lot of women say that about themselves, but then when they find out that one of the dudes they're talking to is doing the same thing, they try to act like they're fine with it, but then they are very butthurt, like,
right.
oh, be
Right, but that's
petty
what I
about
said.
it. And
That's what I like. Know yourself, but
yes,
this is like we're dating. You're getting information. Is he? Have he have? Um, and did he say that you guys were exclusive? It's fair game.
yeah, yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, I wouldn't say game, but it is. Yeah, it is like a game, but it's like not a game of playing with each other's emotions, stuff like that. I really, if you're dating to have fun, have fun. If you're dating with a purpose, have purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you're dating to see what that mouth do that. Okay?
Popcorn, I am not about to play with you. Oh my gosh. He's slipping that in there.
And that's fine. And
Okay.
that's fine. If you only can date, you. I remember, but for
Yeah.
me, I'm like me dating one person, really, and then I'm putting all this time, and I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm sure if he's single, he's not seeing that one person unless he gives you that vibe that, or he's honest, like, I'm one person, I only can date one person at a time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, yes. No, they said not that mild. Get
Oh,
it. I got to
child.
swing to my girl Candace right here because listen. You know what I mean? Especially somebody with yes, that's not the mouth. I'm gonna
Okay.
keep it cow, okay? Somebody up on this platform that I've been asking that a lot about. So,
You shall have, okay?
but no, real.
Oh my God, LeBron put the mouse in the chat.
I put the mouse in the chair. He sure did. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, but it is a struggle. But I do one thing. We do as women, for me as women, do need to be a little bit accountable for our actions too. A lot of times we've been told that we can do it all, and we can, but something's going to suffer.
Yeah,
Something's going to
absolutely. It's
suffer.
true.
And I
It's
really,
true.
and we really need to get to that notion. Like, yes, we can have it all, but something is going to suffer.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so go ahead.
I was gonna say let's roll back for just a second.
Okay, go ahead. Let's moonwalk. Michael Jackson on it.
Okay.
Mm.
So I want to know for you what challenges have you had during the Panni 19 when it comes to dating? What is different in as far as how you're communicating or how you're connecting with people?
Okay, so since 2019, it's the question of vax. That's the thing.
Okay.
So since my mom and family members have died from that awful virus, I am like, all right. And I know people's like, just because people that's vax, are still getting sick, that's fine. But at the beginning, that was my challenge because I had just stopped seeing someone in 2019, and then 2020 was a whole new decade. I stopped wearing my fro. I pressed my hair out, cut it, start a new career. I was like, everything is going to be a
Yeah.
reset, and then bam, this happened. So it seems like I don't have a problem with when I go somewhere. I guess people see my aura through the mask. I
Hey,
mean, I
come
don't,
on.
the aura be excluding through the mask.
Yes.
People talk to me, but a lot of my challenges is that they'll be significantly younger than me too. That's a challenge, number one. But the number two is dating someone and trying to stay healthy during this, because it is a challenge to meeting new people
Mhm.
during during all of this, and I'm like, ooh. So, but
Yes.
I don't have a problem meeting people. It's just that my follow up game is so weak. Like, hey, let's meet for so and so, and I'm like, I'm busy, I'm sleepy, I'm napping. I have to I have to rearrange my shoes, and that's when I start, what that's when I had to start thinking like, what am I running from? And then like I do have a therapist, and I know the root of it. Let me tell y'all what the root of why. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. This is kiss and tell, right? Y'all heard it first.
Yes.
I have commitment issues ever since my daddy passed.
Oh.
Because I saw when my father passed how it left my mother. That's what that was all of
Mhm.
our relations. I was like, that's life, but I really was
Yeah.
hiding from how that would affect me if I get remarried and then my partner leaves.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So now that
That's
I'm more
understandable.
accepted, like that is life, and I should go ahead and live my life. Oh my gosh, it's a damn bot in here. Um,
It is.
yeah, a Russian one. Um,
Levon's in there. Get it,
okay.
Levon.
Yes.
um,
Yeah.
how do you
So,
feel about dating men that are younger than you?
um, dating guys that are younger than me is fun. They keep you young. Them old cats be all like, oh, and I want you to, and you do this, and I'm like, I work hard, and do they want to rub their wheels together? I'm good. Say no. I I prefer. I do. I date in my age range, but there are some guys that are really young that be coming at me. When I say young, I mean like 15 years my senior. I'm not.
Cause
I'm
you look super freaking young though. You
I'm
really
like, I
do.
can hook you up. I can hook you up with one of my daughters, but
Not one of my daughters.
I'm not, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead in the chat and engage with them. Yeah. So Levon says Nakati. Um, oh, thank you, you guys. Yeah. Everyone, just be more like Cotty B. I don't know what that means,
What does
Cotty.
that mean, Cotty? Yeah.
Reiterate, honey. We need to know. We need to
Explain.
know. Oh, okay. I guess people was just being, showing me something for my dad. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, so that was I have it was like abandoned. People were saying it's really part of abandonment issues. Even though my dad
Wow.
passed
Yeah.
away, I felt abandoned. He left me,
Mhm.
and he left my mom, and my
Yes.
dad was overall healthy. So, and then I'll be looking like, let me disconnect
Yeah, that
for
is scary.
yeah, but it's
That
life,
is.
So that's why being aware of certain things, heightened aware of things, is very, very important to me.
Mhm.
So yeah, but
Yes.
yeah, I like dating younger guys. And when I say younger guys, I mean like 38, okay, and younger. I am. How old do you know? Those that know, don't say anything. But those that are here, how old am I? Put it in the chat if you know how old I am. Put it in
Yes.
the chat if you know, if you decide what how old I am. I already said how old
If
I am.
you know the answer, do not put it in there.
Yeah, if you already know, Candace, you can't put in it because I think you already know. And Levante, I think you already know. But everybody else, if you know, put in the chat how old do you think I am. But dating younger is fun because they're fresh and we can do things together. And sometimes, and they are from an era of planning a little bit. And I like a man that can plan. I like a man that can
What,
plan.
the younger ones?
Some of them, because I think they're aware of When they with a with a woman of a certain age, they ain't for the bullshit. Like,
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes,
mhm,
yes.
yeah. So
Well, I have a real problem with dating people that are younger than me.
right. Well, you going younger. Okay, that age group. That's my kid. 47. All right. So Marta said 42. Just simply said 47. Yep. All right. I mean, you are. This is your Jesus year, isn't it? How old are you?
What does that mean?
How old are you, Kat?
I'm 31.
Oh, 31. Okay, not yet. Okay,
Uh-huh.
31. Jesus year 33. Okay, yep, you're 31.
Okay.
Yvette, Abby. I hate younger guys. I hate younger guys that's in their 20s, but like late 30s is fine.
Yeah.
Old ass man can't plan. You know what? Some of them old ass men can't plan at all. It because they just had a bad dating with something in the 20s. Yes. Damn, younger guys be having no money. Damn, I'll be going. These young guys over here, maybe having a little bit of queen.
That's hilarious.
She said, I just like younger. I'm 23. Okay, yes, you are my daughter's age. Okay, all right. So the chat has spoken. The chat has spoken. I am ding 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 ding. Yes, I am 46 years old. And maybe like I'm 33. I'd be like, I can give me your resume. I will pass it on to one of my daughters. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Mm-mm. My
Yeah.
cousin was younger than me, but not that much. It was like a year younger or whatever, like that. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah, I remember this guy. He was like 24. He was took me out, and I swore I was like, "Listen, sir, you're 24.
Oh, gosh, that's so young.
That is a baby." I was like, "Sir, no, let you talk to one of my daughters." Yes.
Yes.
I don't want no zaddy. They be old, and then they be like, like don't want
A
to do shit.
zaddy.
Right. They be on, thank you. They be really, older men really don't be wanting to do shit. Like, they be like, I already did it all. Yes. Yeah. They be one in based on my experience. They be like, let's just, don't get me wrong. I am a homebody, but when I want to do some things, I want to do some things.
Yeah, I get
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Zaddies don't be wanting to go to the winery. Zaddies don't be
See?
wanting to go.
Mm-mm.
Zaddies don't be wanting to go to the concert. Okay, they be wanting to see, what I mean, Uncle Charlie Wilson and stuff like that. No, I need somebody to go with me to see Jasmine
Oh,
Palmer and Meek Mill. Okay, I don't want to see. I don't want to see. What I mean, Charlie Wilson and you know what I'm saying.
not Charlie Wilson, child. That's hilarious.
Hold on, let me see. Cotty said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Cotty. Let me see. They do Frankly, but well, listen, I didn't mention Frankly Beverly because he's from Philly. He's a gym here. He's a gym here. Anybody can go." Let me go back up to what Cotty said. Cotty said, I dated a younger guy once, and he actually told me he was a dime piece. I was appalled. He had to go. All the What do you mean
Not
with
a
all the
dime piece.
Yes, good music. That is good music. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to see Charlie Wilson in them. You know what I'm saying? I want to listen to them, but I don't want to see them. Okay.
Right.
I want to do a little bit of twerking, dance, boom, boom, and then I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying?
You
Mm-mm.
right.
I want to be
Twerk, twerk,
singing
twerk,
dreams.
twerk.
I want to be singing dreams and nightmares. When
Yes.
okay, I want him to just yeah. Yeah, these the older ones have to take their blue pills. Shoot, younger ones be taking them too. I don't know why, but they do.
Oh
That's
my
because they drink a
gosh.
lot. Yeah, because they be drinking a lot and stuff.
Yeah.
They was like, "Don't talk about Uncle Charlie now." Listen, I like Uncle Charlie. I said I listened to him, but I don't want to go see him.
Don't talk about Uncle Charlie now.
Yes, I'm gonna put some respect on his name. Right? I need someone to do fun things, but don't want to be a homebody all the time. Exactly. When I go out, I go out. And when I'm in the house, I'm in the house.
Hmm.
When I'm outside, I'm outside.
I am a major homebody, like for real. I
Hmm.
love being at home. It's a mess, but I'm trying to be more, But when I do go out, I love to go
Right,
out,
you got to play to win. Okay, you can't.
Yes.
You can't be
Yes.
all willing. You got to play to win. So if you want to go out, me, my mommy loves some chocolate. My mom do too. I grew up on the Get Band and what I mean, the Commodores and all that stuff. But one thing I can say is that you can't say Frankie Beverly and Maze because that's what I mean, they are our hometown gym. Okay. Whoa,
Hmm.
whoa, you make me happy. Another bite, another bite. Oh Lord. So
Look, Popcorn, you done made it. You got the bots coming in. What's going
yeah.
on? I don't even see it.
Yes. Levante be on it. That
Yay, thanks, Lavance.
yes. Yes. I'm like, whoa, whoa. But I want somebody to sing in my hair, in my ass fake. So much
Hey.
if I get with an ounce of pain, you think you keep me
Get
coming
it.
if I
Get
keep
it.
my body
Get
tight. And don't
Hey.
stay mad, cause I'm living the life.
Uh, uh, uh.
Yes, yes. Love me some Jasmine. Yes, I want somebody to be
Me
singing.
too. Me too.
Yes, yes, oh yes. So that's why somebody to like listen to good music, all that old good stuff. Yes, cousin 19 had me more of a homebody. That's what just but yeah, it does. But yeah, but how do
Yeah.
we? Yeah, but it's so funny. I want to know. There's not so many guys in it. Like the guys, like how do you meet people? Like I said, and I don't like that the fact that do like your ex be sending you. See, my phone number been the same for like 20 years, right?
Yeah. Mine has too. Forever.
Yeah, mine's been forever too, so they still can reach out. I'm not changing it though.
I ain't changing mine either. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you said it is what it is. It
It
is.
is. At
So
this
what is
point.
I'm just trying to think like,
Hmm.
hold on, let me see. Um
Mm-mm.
Yo, it just like we were saying, when we was discussing earlier, when we was asking if you dating somebody or if you ask somebody, um, is they vax? Those are the things that you don't even want to ask anymore because it's like a
Yeah.
you never know what you're going to get. I'm like, I don't know what is in there. And I respect it. I respect it. If you are a healthy, holistic person, like I know somebody who grow their own damn fruits and vegetables, okay? And he is a non-vaxxer, and I get that from him.
Hmm.
But if you eat in McDonald's
Okay.
that don't mold, don't come to
Okay.
me. Don't come
Talking
to me.
about,
Don't come to me
yeah,
talking about
you know,
and that's okay if that's your personal preference, but don't sit up there and give me, and I don't know what it is. Just say I'm not. And I
hmm
didn't ask you why, but it's like a
right.
box of chocolate. Either they are or they not. And if they not, they give you this. It's like they the prosecutors, like they gotta have the burden of proof to prove that you shouldn't take. Like why they not? Like okay, you're not
Yeah.
to me anyway. I am.
Yeah.
Damn, they be on
And,
some.
people have their own reasonings, and I
And
respect
I
that. I really
understand
do.
that, and I respect
But
that. It's just when they be getting all zealous with it and be like, I don't know, is it?
yeah,
And I'm like,
why would
okay,
I do that? Yeah, and all
yeah, why
that.
you
It's like,
do that?
okay,
Why you do that? And your ass over there eating McDonald's.
right. All them
Taking shots of
preservatives,
Quavo, taking shots of
fillers.
Quavo,
Hmm.
taking shots of Quavo. Like, first of all, I'm gonna leave with McDonald's. Okay, that don't mold. Flies don't even fly on it. Fly will fly on shit.
Yeah, it doesn't mold. It just gets hard,
It
and it
just get
just stays
hard.
there.
I
Shrivel
know
up a
as
little
a
bit.
mother, I shrivel up a little bit. Oh my God.
That's all it does. So
Yes,
gross.
it is. Wait a minute. I think I saw Shot Town Magic Girl in here. Shot Town Magic
Hey,
Girl.
Chi-Town.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Where she at? I thought I saw her.
She's in there.
Yep. Mm-mm. So you know what? Before when you said shrivel up, it reminded me of like a hot dog that was left on the grill too long and it be all shriveled up. Did you ever seen a guy peeing that looked like that?
No. Absolutely not. Not the shriveled up peen. Child.
Yo, they was right when they talk about bumping uglies because I'm
Oh, I love that phrase. Bumping
that's
uglies.
bumping uglies because let me tell you, I seen this boy Joinski and I mean he just kept
Oh
sending it to
no.
me and it looked like it was a hands on left on the on I
What's
don't
wrong with it?
it looked like it was left on the damn grill too long.
It was left on the roller.
Girl, it was left on the grill from the picnic. Like that's like, damn, that's all that's left. All right, just give me the ketchup,
Damn.
mustard, the barbecue sauce, everything just to cover it
The
up.
relish. Bring it all. Oh,
Oh my
that's
God.
hilarious.
Yo, I'm just it's so crazy. Wait a minute, not the ones they talk about. I am going to drop a date, not the shrimp, okay?
Not the shrimp.
Let me tell you. Well, one thing I can say about us ladies that are single, right? We are definitely, while we're single, we should be having fun, embracing it, be open to criticism as
Mm-hmm.
well. You know, um, wait a minute, Candace said she gonna send me that face. Stop, Candace, don't do this. We should be open to criticism. Then, you know, because like I said, when you segue to something, I was saying that like we can do all these things. We were told like you
Yeah.
can do all these things, do it. You can do it, all these things. But realistically, something is going to suffer.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a workaholic, then your social life is going to suffer. If you know what I mean, like if you a wife, a mother, you go to work full time and go to school, something is going to suffer.
Yeah. We don't like to hear it, but it's true.
But we
It is
don't like to
true.
hear it, but it's true.
Mhm.
It really is. So it's about finding the balance of it all. Why are you doing this? Are you working this hard because you want to work towards a promotion? Okay, okay. Is the promotion best for you than your social life? Or you okay not having a social life and you want to make these coins? That's fine,
Right.
you know? But ladies, we do have to know that if we can do it all, if we're being told we can do it all, why do we want to do it all?
Right.
I mean, what is your purpose? No, I'm not saying like if you want to like I want to be like Rich off me, why? Ask yourself why. Why you want to do it all? Why? It's
Yes.
some
And I
things
feel
that you
like,
can do. Mm-hmm.
yes. I feel like a lot of us, we have been conditioned, especially us women. We hear our family members or other people telling us, oh, like you can have it all, you can do it all. And it's like, you
All
can
right.
have whatever you want to have and do whatever you want to do, but you have to realize that, like Popcorn said, there is the balance aspect. Something might suffer if you try to do everything and have everything.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, I try
Yeah.
to do as little as possible. I
Exactly.
know that's right.
Okay. Listen, you probably the most creative person on this damn chat if you try to do as less as possible. Just like this.
I had to
And
like kind of
right, and then
reprogram
she's
my
like,
mind
I
about
can't
that.
do everything, and it's okay. It is
Yes.
okay because you do have to make room for the growth of the evolution of yourself too, because because there's going to be some you're going to be missing some things when you're working and mothering and wifing or girlfriending and friending and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
It's okay, and sometimes it's and sometimes we do have to recognize what's important to us that has nothing to do with building our relationship with a partner. We shouldn't really put that burden on our partner to make them like school is important to me. Okay, all right, it's important to you, but to your partners probably is like it's like the thing like Drake said. You in the gym. You fake the song. You up in the gym, getting slim, but the man never noticed
Yeah.
because you doing it for the man, but the man never noticed. Do it for yourself.
Hmm.
Because I'm telling you, whoever, just like all this soft pile of meat I got right here, never impeded on on my love life.
Amen. I know that's right.
But it was me too. Like, oh no, I am too fat. I am not going out, and I had to tell myself like, I'm happy to let him leave so I can relax and work in the bedroom. And the thing about it, Cotty, but the thing about it though, you said let him leave. How about you saying you allow yourself to relax while he do his thing? But I know
Hmm.
that's what you meant though, right? Right, period. Right, because a lot of times, yeah, because a lot of times, I've noticed, that you could be dating a beta male at the beginning, and then you do all these things for them, and then after a while, they start wanting to do things, and you be like, well, when did you change? Why you want to do that? Not every beta male stay a beta male. Sometimes when they get into their own and they start developing and knowing what they want, because because was when we're a little bit more fast paced, we know what we want.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do have to sit back, and that's what sometimes we sit back and like, I've been doing this all the time. Okay, well, they start growing into being alpha male. Sometimes you should really, a lot of times, if that's what you want, to sit back and want your partner to eventually lead, we do have to start grasping back and stop trying to take control of certain things. Because if we're trying to control our man, we try to control our kids, we try to control our friends treat us. It's never just one way of controlling.
Yeah.
So beta males is not like it's like a not like an alpha male. You know what I'm saying? Levon say, like the alpha male is, the go getter, the lead, you know, they lead and things like that.
Yeah.
Whereas the beta male is okay with you planning everything, taking care of
Yeah.
everything, boom, boom, boom. Long as they do their part, they'll sit back in the bushes. Where with the alpha male, they taking it, they lead.
Yeah.
A lot of times men do tend to, that I have noticed, some that I have dated and then grasped over the years, like if we was together for a while, that they start off like, I let my lady do all that, and then after a while they wanted to, start taking initiative and do certain things. And and then I started saying like, well, I allow him. Then I had to check my vocabulary. Allow him. He a grown ass man. He just like, he can't say he allowed me to do something. Just I'm allowing myself to relinquish that. I'm allowing myself to relinquish that part of me that's controlling. So
Right. I got you.
his alternative. So I can,
Yes.
and if you sit up there and try to, you know, be that person that wants to control everything, shit, that's tiring. That's mentally tiring, physically tiring.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you will find so much peace if you just sit back. Like, well, people are not going to do things the way I like. Nothing is perfect. Even the way you do it is not perfect.
Yes. Is it going to kill you? If not, let it go.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I definitely. And she was like, Cotty said, I definitely cannot run him, and that's coming from me. He leads and I follow. Period. Okay? It be them that ones that you want to follow. It be the ones that can't leave that be like, it be the ones that can't leave that be giving you a hard time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So, but if you're not a leader, if you're a beta male, just be a beta male. Don't present yourself like you're an alpha. Like, just know your
I
lane.
agree because that will definitely be exposed. Try to put on. Uh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
And sometimes they probably don't even know. I don't know.
Well,
Mm-mm-mm.
don't know that they are a beta.
Beta, they gotta know.
Oh.
Nobody's gonna know. They gotta know. So, oh my god! So, I'm sorry. I'm crying though.
Oh.
Yes, but I do like dating. Dating is fun. It doesn't get too complicated for me because I'm no longer in a space where I want to control. But I do try to teach people how to respect me, and uh, if they coming off as a Decepticon, I'll just
Yeah.
I give specifics, and if they try to gaslight me, that's toxic. I'll move on to the next.
Yeah, that is toxic. Red flag.
Okay, red flag over
Red
here.
flag.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
To the left, to the left. Mm. Yes, a beta male be driving your car. Driving your car while you at work. So let me stop.
See what we not gonna do?
I mean, sometimes
Uh-uh.
I'm like the one that's the most that's in control most. I like to be in my house, my money, my pets, etc. As Levon say, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes you yeah, and don't forget people do change. And oh, another reason why zaddies, they be like, I'm stuck in my ways. Okay, we have to compromise some kind of way.
They don't want to.
They don't want to. And I heard
No.
old men give you worms. So let me stop. That's allegedly. Let me stop. I don't even know
Oh
what
my
I don't
goodness.
even know what worms is, but I just heard
Not
that.
the worms.
The worms, girls, and I don't know.
That sounds disturbing.
Yes. Mm. Maybe we'll talk about
No.
that. Are you attracted to alpha or beta males? That'll be the next episode.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, we kiss and tell. But I told
Hmm.
you. Ew, not worms. Gross. Laughing my ass off. That's what I heard. So don't be looking for those zaddies. They be giving you worms. That's what I heard. I don't know what the like worms is. But okay. No. But you know what I'm saying?
Ew. You see what Levon Ew.
Yes. Oh, not the exactly. Mm.
Gross.
It is gross, yo. So you know what? So I would like yeah, we're gonna talk about the next time, alpha and beta males. What are you
I
more
like
attracted
it.
to? Yep. But we always gonna talk about us being accountable for our actions too, what we allow to go on,
Hmm.
because a lot of stuff that we do, we allow it. And then a lot of stuff that um one thing that I try to teach my daughters is to fight fair. And I'm not talking about fist fighting, okay? That's what I mean, that's fair game. But I'm talking about in arguments. Don't try to belittle your partner. Okay? Don't try to belittle him.
Hmm.
And it's always a good way to see, in my opinion, how you fight. Because if he start being, verbally abusive and talk down on you, then that's a huge red flag.
Right.
You
That is
know,
so
I
true.
always tell them, I was like, don't diminish them. Don't talk about their manhood. Don't talk about their manny. Don't, don't fight loud. Don't fight ugly. Fight smart.
Hmm.
So when
I like that. It's true.
improve your argument. So if you have a problem, specifically say that. There's no need for you to tear this man down. And I was like, well, what it looks like to you, you with somebody that you saying all these negative, deplorable things about.
Exactly. That is a great point. That is who you have chosen to partner up with.
Okay.
So
I
be
want to
careful
partner
what
up
you
with
say.
exactly.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So just yeah. So to be careful what you say, and I don't want to you know, and that's why I say I see how people fight and I see how people get mad. That's what I always tell them. I was like, how they get mad? Even with my girlfriends, I have really healthy relationship with women. You
Hmm.
know, um, I am close to my girlfriends, and Kadi, you absolutely right. That's why I stopped saying. I told my kids that's what old sayings parents used to say to keep their daughters from grown men.
What,
You
the
had to
worms?
keep
That is so
them.
disturbing.
Yes. Let's just say you can't. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. That was Levon. He said, "Good advice, thanks, Levon." And I'm gonna say you can't take words bad. The way they speak to you to our spouse says a lot about us in our relationship. It does. It
Yes.
does. And I would never. That's what I try to tell my girls. You know, and how I argue with other people. You know, I was just be telling them specifically why I'm upset and what you did to me. Boom, 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 boom. But and if they make me mad about something, and I'm not going, I'm that's what I'm going to argue about. Argue smarter, not nasty, whatever like that. Just be smart about it. Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm
That is so
saying?
true. Hmm.
Yeah. And and just people truly show you who they are when they're mad too.
That's a good point. That is a good point right there. That's
Yep. When
true.
they're mad at you, yep. They show you your face. Show you. Now,
Yes.
before we go, we were supposed to, yeah, we was on here for a while. We're going to, the last 10 minutes, if somebody wants to come up, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. And we're going to talk specifically about answer one of the questions. Are you a prize? What do you think about that saying? Or what I bring to the table?
Hmm.
I am the table. I hate that.
I hate that.
Yep.
Oh, I
Okay.
am the table. Okay.
Uh,
Let's talk about it. What's
yeah.
that mean to you? You know?
One of the things that we discussed today, yeah, are you a prize? How do you fight? Or do you like dating younger or older? Um,
Hmm.
do you hold yourself accountable? Or how about have you ever asked an ex some feedback about your relationship? And probably had went wrong. So today is Mim's birthday. It
Oh,
is.
yes. Happy birthday. Make it make sense.
Yes. Make it
Where's
make
he at?
sense.
Is he still in here?
He's probably not in here no more. He's
Oh,
probably getting ready for his shindig.
okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. So and are you so in the next episode we're going to talk about is going to be are you attracted to beta
Beta or alphas?
alpha or beta males? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So if anybody want to come up, but if you do want to come up, you have to not be an avatar. I am scarred from the All About the Tea situation, so I don't want no avatars up here. Yes, because she's what I mean, that whole thing. I need to see a real I need to see a real person.
Yes.
And then people be doing nasty things like putting their manny and stuff up there.
Yes. I saw that. Oh
Send
my
me your
gosh.
manny in my email. Don't bring your manny up here,
No,
okay?
don't send it to me at all. I don't want to see it. No, thank you.
I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm
I don't want to
curious.
see it.
I'm
Uh, no, thank you.
curious. I'm curious to see. You gotta show your face. Show your face. Exactly.
And only your face, nothing else. We don't want to see.
Oh, yeah, you can show your face, and then I can be like, all right, you want to be on Abby, then you can be on Abby. But yes,
Marta put show your face.
yeah. Show your face. Show your
Hmm.
face. So yes, I do think Yes, alpha or beta male, and
Do you think there's anything other than like alpha or beta? Do you think anything else exists? How do you feel about the whole concept of alpha beta?
we'll
Do
talk
you
about
think
that
it's
alpha beta in episode 2.
you right, you right.
Kiss and
Okay.
tell, okay? Because let me tell you, because I do want to kiss something and tell something. So no, let me stop. Yes, what? I'm just saying.
Here go popcorn.
Right, and do you and listen? Are you the type
Hilarious.
of person that want to? Do you are you traditional? Do you want to pursue somebody that's like Kat was like she pretty much reserved? I'm 50-50. I will tell somebody I'm interested, and then I let it leave from there.
Hmm. I've done that in the past off of advice from others,
Mm-hmm. What
and that never goes well for me. It does at first, but then it always ends weird.
do you mean ends weird?
I don't know. It's just like sometimes I feel like the way you start, it kind of sets the tone for things. And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's just the wrong kind of people, the wrong kind of
Yeah, I was
guys,
gonna say
because
yeah.
then they expect you to be the one to
Yeah, he
always,
probably was a sucker.
yeah, the one to always, like,
Yeah, he probably
initiate
was a sucker.
everything.
Yeah, he was a sucker.
Hmm. I mean, must
That's
be.
probably what it was. Yeah. He was a damn sucker. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So it looks like nobody is want to come up, and that is fine. But make sure you like and subscribe. And we
Yes.
will see you again next week when we do Kiss and Tell challenges of dating in the Panty 19. Because we're still in the Panty 19, so therefore we can
Yes.
all our challenges, okay? Challenges on challenges. It's still, even though I am seeing people, it's still a challenge. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You know what I'm saying? I want to get butt naked in the Burger King bathroom. Not really. I'm lying, y'all. It's just a supplement. You know what I mean? I want these double D's all over the place. I know.
Hey.
Hey, you know
Hey.
what I'm saying? But yeah, well, my thing is, I like a balance between. You know what? Let me tell you. If he's a beta male, then there have to be other strengths that he has that I'm attracted to. So I'm not going to say I want an alpha or I want a beta. We'll talk about that next week.
Okay. I can't wait to get into that discussion.
Yes, I can't wait to start my love lounge. I'm still trying to
Me
formulate.
too.
Still trying to
Me
formulate that.
too.
I thought you
Yes.
said something. What? What you thought I said? Amused? Please put it in the chat. What did you thought that I said? Yes, that is so funny. Yes.
Thanks, Lamante.
And you know what? And we're always going to talk about self-aware and being accountable for our actions. Okay?
Hmm. I love that.
Yeah, because we can't sit up there and be
Hmm.
like, um, I mean, we are whole full adults, and we do have to understand that we can't sit up there and say that every man we come across is trash. Like, what are we attracting or doing, or putting to just putting to the side,
Yes.
um, and then pursuing it, and then setting ourselves up for the fuckery.
Right.
Like, seriously.
Exactly.
Okay, just because I have all this soft power in me does not mean that I can't have somebody whose body that look like Yahya Abdul Mateen II. That's not unrealistic for me.
Right.
So I want to, you know what? Yeah, but you know what? You can meet guys in the gym. I used to meet them in the gym all the time. They used to see me working out on my fitness. Yes, they used to be like, "Hey,
Oh
mama,
my gosh. I have a horror story about that. Well, it's not really a horror story, but
what
there was
happened?"
this guy in the gym, but he was just not, he wasn't my type, but he was like annoying. Like he would annoy me every time I would move to a different area. Here he come every time, and he just wouldn't leave me alone. I didn't like that.
Well, you should have said, "You know what? My husband." You know, what I'm saying something like that. If Levon said, "Can you get this butt?"
It's another one. Oh yeah, there it
Yes.
is.
Yes, and Q done
Jeez.
dipped out. So,
I know.
oh my God! So he was annoying you. What happened?
Yes. He just was
Levon is the best. Put the foxes in the chat
yes.
and the stacks of books on the chat, okay? Put the foxes in the chat. Shoo, love me some Levon.
Yes, but you know how like you make it clear that you are not interested, but sometimes that
Mhm.
makes them try harder.
Oh,
And he made my workouts unpleasant because I felt like I was just coming there to run all day, run away from him all day.
well, that was a workout. That was a
Right?
workout.
I was like, leave me alone. Uh,
That was a
yes,
workout. Hilarious, okay?
annoying
Hilarious.
girl.
Hilarious. So before we leave, yes, 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 that's hilarious. But you know what? I do love love. I do want to. I am working on being a little bit more open and not afraid. Death is a part of life,
Hmm. Yes, it is.
and I had to take a breather.
Hmm.
And that's
Take
a
your
part of
time.
life, and it's going to happen. So Pop is ready, and for her king. So Yaya, call me. Yaya Abdul Mateen II, Dr. Manhattan. Okay, watch episode 8. A guy walks into a bar, and then y'all will know on Watchmen on HBO. Then you know exactly why.
Yes.
When I came down.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Watchmen.
Oh my
Love
gosh,
it.
Yaya was all kinds of deliciousness. Even when he was Candyman, he was deliciousness. Even when he was Morpheus, he was deliciousness. Even when he played, he was deliciousness. Even when he was on, yes,
Deliciousness.
he is just delicious. Okay,
Yes.
but however, I will always look at the heart and the core person, and just like men with women, we have to be attracted to them.
We do. We do. There has to be some attraction,
It does have
some
to be
physical
attractive. Yes,
attraction. Yes.
exactly. Even yeah. Yes, what Candyman? The Candyman that came out last year, okay? That came out in September.
Hey,
That,
Lauren.
yes, Lauren, yes. Yes, that's right, Modesty. Put those books in there. Listen, you guys, if you care about me, if you really do care about me, right? In the chat, you will go to Levon's library and look at his books and purchase his books, okay?
Yes.
Start with one book at a time. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on one step.
Okay. Yes, please. Okay, so Levon has a series called Divine Apocalypse, and me and Popcorn has have started reading it. So please go. Where are they, Levon? Barnes and Noble, I know, and you can also order them on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be reviewing them soon, doing some kind of review slash book
Well,
chat.
look. I even
Yes.
packed my book to read while I'm out here. With a sneaky link. Say them stop. Um, yes. So yes, Amazon. So listen, this is what I do here in Philly, right? So it's a bookstore. If you have if you have Instagram, it's called Uncle Bobby's, right? Is a black owned bookstore. You can order Levon's book through Amazon,
Yes.
through Barnes and Noble, or you can order from that independent bookshop. It still will get to you. That's how I order my books. Um, so we're supporting a local business, and it's black owned, and we're supporting Levon as well. Kat and
Hmm.
I, on top of the entertainment section of All Things Popcorn, Katie and I will be reading some inserts talking about Divine Apocalypse, this first book, next month. Okay, I'm gonna put up the date. That way that it'll be real for us. So we know that we have to be finished. We gotta have our cliff notes and all that good stuff like that
Yes.
in there. And coming up as well, I'm going to incorporate what I really originally started my podcast on was Blastics. Okay, so I'm going to start talking about that Black classic movies. And one of the first ones, yes. So if you guys want to chime in while I talk about these things, it'll be fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this up. What Levon say has said. We'll say boards on Amazon, your favorite online bookstore. Exactly. And he said, "Thank you, Kat." Exactly. Okay. And all right. So from the author himself. Okay. Let me tell you how thorough I am. I know an author. Okay. Okay,
Yes.
that's my fam right there. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm Hollywood, all right. I'm Hollywood right now because
Okay.
I know a published authors. Me and yes, okay. And I talk to him and we FaceTime. Okay, so there you have it. So the author of this book is an adult scary magical book, y'all. So enjoy the drama because y'all know I'm dramatical. Okay,
Yes.
exactly. So take your magical ass on over there.
Take your magical
Yes.
ass. Yes.
Yes. So wait a minute. Someone over here, the Candace from the Candy Center. I have to order that one, Levine. Yes, this is the first book of his series.
Yes.
Candace is called The
It's really
Beginning
good
of
so
the End.
far.
It's really good so far. Yes. So the beginning of the end. So I carry this book with me, so I can make sure that I'm done. And then in February we will be reading this. We will be reading this. Divine Apocalypse by Levine Gittins, like kittens, but with a G. Okay, like I said.
Yes.
Okay, it's called of Divine Apocalypse, and it's the beginning of the end, book one. Book
Yes.
one, okay? Because what I did was I bought book two, okay? But what had happened was because I know an author, okay? I know a published author, y'all. Look,
Yup.
bam, okay? He signed my book. He signed my book. He signed my book, okay?
Oh, I love that.
All right? He signed my book, all right?
Yes.
So, bam, bam, bam. So boom, bam. Okay, it's a
Yes. Get
personal note
that
to
one.
me.
The one with the
Y'all can't.
gold cover.
The
That's
one
the
with
first one.
exactly this one. I can't tell you what to read because he wrote it to me. It's personal. It's between me and him. Okay, so if not, if you don't like it, you can ask your Aunt Judy Booty. But make
Okay.
sure you do that. And we'll be having sometime next week. We're going to be doing news you can use, black news you can use.
Yay.
Again, yes, we're going to be talking about health, wealth, some little bit of pop culture or whatever like that. And in the meantime, you will see me in the streets, probably playing games with Levon's library, maybe chopping in on So Debonair's little chat here and there. Um, Q Red Label Confessions and Reactions. I will be in a chat with my girl, the Candy Shop in Cardi B's. Uh,
Yay.
yes, yes, yes. Okay, with the Ladies Lounge, and until then, ladies, and thank you, fellas, for coming in, and or whatever your pronouns is, him, he, her, their, they, her. But yeah, I do when we did this kiss and tell, we do want to talk about accountability, dating during the Panni 19, women accountability. Like a woman's sphere, since it's a manosphere.
Yes. There we go. Yes.
Okay. And next week we will be talking about alpha and beta males.
That's gonna be
And
fun.
another specific, probably some specific topics about us women being accountable for certain things. Maybe we're going to touch a little bit more about the effects of the tongue.
There we go.
Yep.
There we
And
go.
then whatever you come up with, Katie, and Katie is going to drop soon. She's working out her analytics.
Yes.
She like,
I'm trying to bring my nerves up, y'all, because I
yeah.
never went
And then it's
live
gonna be
on my
another paint and
own.
sip, y'all. It's gonna be another paint and sip. And don't forget, it's gonna be a block party. I'm gonna have a block party, you guys. I'm gonna have a block party, you guys. Please make sure you come and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I go live. We're gonna do a block party and we're gonna do Philadelphia cocktails. So I'm going to give Katie, Levance, if Candace can make it, I know that she be doing her damn thing on her channel. And Red Label Confession Q, I'm going to give them recipes and we're going to be making these cocktails and having
Yes.
conversations online. So I'll let y'all please tune in for that. It's going to be so much fun. I love you guys, and I just want to say thank you for all your support. Make sure you like and subscribe, and tell a friend on my journey for 200 subscribers. You know what I mean? That's the goal.
Yay!
Yes, on the goal. Yes. Yes, yes. We're going to be back for the block party and we're going to have a good time. Yes, yes. Black party. Black party, I'm in. Black party, black party. Yes. Oh, Candy Shop said, yes, I will be there. Good. Yes, because I'm going
Yes.
to give y'all your own, with cocktails, all the ingredients. And then when we get it, we're going to make it together. I done already bought a little mini bar to set up in my den.
Oh,
So Rafiki and Chatala will be there in the den.
yay!
And we are going to have a good time. And we're going to have some. We're going to make these cocktails because we're going to be mixologists, and then we're going to just talk about adult things. All right.
Yes. Tell us what we need because I'm there. That's fun.
Yep. All right. So there we go. Thank you
Yes.
guys for good night, everyone. I love you guys. Thank you for your support, and make sure you like and subscribe to my friends and my fam as well. And I see you. I'll see you soon. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.